All right, so here we are, episode 7. I'm going to be getting into suspension work, and what you're really going to start seeing is the movement to get the car to the point where you can put the engine back in it. But more importantly, the step to put the car back on the ground. And the car does put up a fight before it goes back on the ground. But this is that first step, getting the suspension back together. K-member back in, all that stuff. Basically getting all the things ready I really need to get done so that the car can go on the ground, and then ultimately the engine back in. And then some preparation for building the engine. A little bit of that at the end of the video. My son is helping a little bit in this one. Just kind of learning. He's a 7-year-old, so he comes out sometimes and has interest and hangs out and tries to do best he can and does some pretty good work. So it's pretty cool just to hang out with him and pass a little knowledge on to the next generation. So hope you guys enjoy it, and keep on watching. All right, do it again. Okay, I have gone through and done some just minor stuff that I didn't video. Just they were kind of such short projects that I wasn't too worried about it. But yesterday my son ran the jack while I got the back of the transmission bolted up. One method of doing this would be to raise the whole front of the car and lower it down onto the engine and transmission and K-member. I'd probably have clearance in the roof, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to do it the way I've done it in the past. Hang the transmission. Once I get the car back on the ground, I'll put a jack under the transmission when I go to drop the engine in, and that's how it'll be done. Other things I've done is put the upper control arms in. I have the originals here somewhere, but I got a great deal on these, and it was just way easier than doing all the bushings. If I could have even gotten them out, they're right there. But so today I'm going to put that K-member in the car. I just painted it and cleaned it up off camera as well. But that K-member is replacing this K-member, and I've showed photos or video of it before. That K-member is the spot where the lower control arms mount into it is broken out on this driver's side. Oh, there's the other control arm. You can see they're pretty rough. Maybe I'll put the bushings in, but I think probably not. So I'll get my son out here to help with the jack. He is only 7, but he can handle raising a jack when asked, and he likes to be involved. So I'll get that started, and I will video that process.
Oh.
All right,
Ooh,
buddy.
that's a bad headlight.
So here's what we're gonna do.
That is a very bad headlight.
All right.
Look
So
at the headlights.
get down here with me. All right, you see these bolts?
Yeah. Yeah. Those
All
giant.
right. The thing that we're putting in bolts where those go.
Okay.
So when I tell you to jack up, that's gonna be the goal, is to get it up to where these are. Okay. So we're gonna take these all out.
Okay, you don't know it's good?
Yeah. We're gonna take these all out, and then we'll get the jack.
Yeah, how much are we working on today?
Just this. This is the main. This thing that we're gonna put up here is pretty much what we're gonna do right now. Not a lot. Just a quick project. but an important one.
Look at the headlights.
Yeah, they're old, buddy.
All scratched up.
They're they got cracks in them from being old.
Yeah.
Those aren't headlights anyway. Those are turn signals.
A turn signal?
The headlights go right here.
Oh.
All right.
That's kind of confusing because this is an older car.
Okay, so hold up. Okay, wiggle your jack over there.
What?
Take your jack over there in front of the car.
Are you?
Yep.
How can I open this?
No. Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We need to get the wrench we need out, or the ratchet we need out.
Where's the 916?
Well, we don't need 9/16 today. Okay, buddy. So you gotta push it in some. There's gonna be stuff in the way, so we'll have to just move it as we go. Alright, push it in there. Doesn't roll super good, does it?
How old is this jack?
Pretty old, but
Is it? I don't think it should be missing.
alright, we're gonna have to bring the handle down and push it in some more. Push it in. The whole jack.
Right here?
Yep. Alright, start jacking.
Oh, I see it.
Alright, hold it. Just
I'll keep jacking.
no, wait, just a minute.
Today was the rock thing. And I
Huh?
forgot. Today was the rock thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did y'all discuss what your rocks look like they might be?
Yeah. We learned about like the different types of rocks.
Alright, hey, I'm gonna move this side back that way some, so I need you to move the jack with. Move the jack toward you. Pull it toward you. Okay. Alright, do some more. Toward you. Okay. Go ahead and jack it up.
Any more?
Keep going. That's good.
Ooh, these tires are a little bad.
Yeah, they're pretty old.
Okay, Dad, these tires are so flat I could squish them.
Yep, they're pretty flat. Alright, you can lower your jack.
Twist it?
Yep.
Which way?
Toward me. No, not that little part. The big part. Yeah, that. you go. There's a K number.
Are we finished now?
Yeah, there's.
I want to do more today.
You want to do more today?
Yeah. Not that heavy.
I'm going to move this camera, and then you can put that down right here in this area.
You're filming a video
Yeah.
already?
Yeah. I've been filming the whole time.
Oh.
All right, so that one goes on this side. Set it over here. And then we're gonna pull this nut right here off. Take this nut off. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick this thing up and put this through this hole right here.
Me?
Right here. Yep.
Okay.
Put this through that hole. Go ahead.
This one?
Yep, just like that. You gotta straighten it out, yeah. Okay, just hold it up a little bit, and I'll get a nut on there.
Is this for the wheel?
Yep, that's part of what attaches to the wheel. Okay, you can let it down. All right, now we'll do the other side.
Do you have another piece?
Like that piece.
Yeah.
So, where do you think that one goes?
Right here.
Yep. And once you get it started just like that one. Is it a little heavy?
When you put it in, it's like...
And that's not starting very good. Why does it feel like that? There's gunk all over it. There it goes. Alright, you can let it go. That's it. So, the next part that goes on is the spindle. And that goes in between this
And then
and
the
this.
tires will go.
Well, and then this is a brake rotor. But we have work to do before we can put this on. We got to change that ball joint out.
I want to do more.
So the next step would be really we can't do a whole lot more because we got to stop and clean up this disaster. But this piece comes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it goes, so you see this bolt here?
Yeah.
All right, so this bolt goes through this hole.
Okay.
And then this bolt goes through this hole. And that is all held together by those two. But first we got to replace this because it's all old and floppy.
Okay.
So, and we really need to clean up this disaster. That's doesn't matter. We're replacing that anyway. But that's it. Huh? Alright, you think you can lift this whole thing?
Yeah.
You gotta put this through this hole right here. Just like that. It's kind of heavy. Keep it up there. Nothing will start. Okay. Where's the other nut? Right there. There you go. See, and then this goes on here, and then the wheel goes on. See, when you hit a bump, this goes up. And it twists that spring. Alright, and then these little pieces. These are these old rusty ones. These are the wrong parts. These are not the right parts. See how big they are?
They're bigger than these.
Yeah, why are they bigger? They're gigantic. Okay. Where'd that bit go? It seemed like they were. What's that? Where'd it come from?
The ground.
This looks like a Squish 22 bullet.
What's a bullet?
A bullet from a gun.
What? Why would there be a bullet?
I don't know, buddy. Kind of what it looks like, though. Not sure. It's not heavy. There you go. rebuild. I gotta take this apart and rebuild it before we can use it. This is your brakes. This thing spins right here, and then this thing squeezes to stop it. It squeezes on this. That's how brakes work, and that stops the whole car. One of these ones. But it's dirty and hideous. It has a tiny spot of clean. But they also sent new bolts. See? New bolts, new pieces. Make it all nice and clean.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Back here. See how these nuts look like a top of a castle? They're called a castle nut. There's a hole through the bolts. And the reason they have that castle on them is so you can put one of these through there. Right, you see this hole right here?
Yeah.
So you put one of these through there. And then you bend it. Watch. See that?
Yep.
Now, can that nut come off?
No.
That's why they got that hole. So they probably still could come off, but it wouldn't be very easy. Don't you think?
Yep.
Can you get me some needle nose pliers?
What are those?
They're in the right hand drawers. One. Yeah, open that one. Yep, that's needle nose. Huh, there's some right here. Never mind. So there they are. They won't, that way, because you don't want these nuts coming off, then the whole wheel could flop off while you're driving down the highway. That's probably not good, huh?
Yeah.
See, and then your tie rods are going to hook right here, and then it's going to pull on this or push on it. Huh? The spring, the torsion bar, it'll go in. It'll go in here shortly. Not right now, but we'll be putting it on. Oh.
I see you staring from behind your headlights. You might be suspicious, but my alibi's airtight. Who me? Who me? You might be looking into a different.
So this engine came apart. It was absolutely filthy, and then I took the oil pan to the machine shop because it was just so nasty. I was gonna let them hot vacuum. And after it came out of the vat, you can see there's clearly some water intrusion in the front of this motor. But after it came out of the vat, there's that. So. Additionally, this pan looks like it's been brazed at some point. And it looks pretty old because the brazing back there, pretty old compared to other than the hole up here and that rust, which the pits aren't really going to do anything, but I imagine that hole there would cause a little bit of an oil leak. So I'm going to weld that up. I don't imagine it'll take too long. So what I did was get a tiny piece of metal, and not really trying to make a perfect patch, but what I do want to do is make something that's going to take up some of that space in there, instead of just trying to fill that whole gap with instead of trying to fill the whole gap with welding wire. The hope is that I can put some metal in there, fill some of that gap, and then weld make all the pieces one. What I'll do is I'll tack it first, but it's not a perfect fit. But I also am afraid if I try and fill that whole hole with wire, that these weak areas around it are going to get burnt up. You know, the hole's going to get bigger, which may happen anyways. Pretty apparent why they brazed it. Probably had too much heat going at it. If we get much into this lip here, it's not going to be great. But I'll get another piece of metal and see where we go. Alright, so on the other side of it, clearly the metal just came right out, but I'm going to try and patch with that. I need to get a magnet to put behind it. To hold it in place and see if I can at least tack it. Probably definitely gonna have to back the power down on the welder. Alright, I've got it kind of situated in there now. We'll see. So I'm gonna have to grind off some of the first disaster, and then I'll come back. I'll see what's left and what I have to touch up. And I'll come at it from the back and see if there's anything I can do to make it mo better. But until I get it all cleaned up, I guess I really won't know how bad of a job I've done. I'm not a professional welder by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully I can get it where it doesn't leak.
Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I'll do some grinding. Alright, so after hitting her up with the old grinder, I don't think I'm going to do any more welding. I guess I'll know pretty quick once I have the car together if I missed a spot, which would be really unfortunate because oil pan's not going to be easy to replace in the car. I have another oil pan on my 340, but one, I forgot it still had an oil pan on it. Two, I don't. You can see it back there, just barely, a little bit of chrome sticking out, but I'm definitely not wanting to pay for another part for this car if I can avoid it, and I believe I got her, but you know, could be wrong. If anything leaks, it should be small, but all that, I'm currently working on assembling the engine, so at some point the oil pan's going to become a part that has to be put on. I'd rather have it ready than get to that point and then have to stop to fix the oil pan. So just quick fix on that part while I'm waiting on the parts to come in to degree the camshaft. Not parts, but tools. After I run the degree wheel on it and see what the center line is, I may have to wait for parts, but hopefully not. Alright, so there's episode 7. Kind of coming to you from a different place because I'm out of state on vacation. Not sure if I've shared with you, but my car is actually being worked on in Texas. That's where all the videos are filmed. I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This week I'm on vacation with my family, but my brother is helping me out by doing the editing on the videos, and basically I'm just shooting the intro and outro so that we can keep the videos coming, because you know what momentum we've gathered we want to keep. And man, I hope you guys will get out there and share it some, and maybe find some other like-minded folks that might be interested in it, and join in with me. So take care, and hope you guys are enjoying it so far.